The Buddha is timeless. Do you ever feel that your mind is not your own? That it is pulled from one notification to the next, lost in an endless scroll, leaving you feeling scattered, anxious, and exhausted? In a world of constant digital information, how do we find a sense of peace? Over 2.5 millennia ago, the Buddha diagnosed the very source of this modern affliction and laid out a timeless path to freedom. The solution is not found in deleting your apps, but in training your attention. This is not a later interpretation. What you are about to hear are the direct words of the Buddha on how to cure this anxiety at its root. The Buddha begins by explaining why our minds feel so agitated. In a discourse from the Saṃyutta Nikāya, known as the Fire Sermon, he states, "Because all is burning, the eye is burning, forms are burning, eye consciousness is burning, eye contact is burning. And whatever feeling arises with eye contact as condition, whether pleasant, painful, or neither painful, that too is burning." Burning with what? Burning with the fire of greed, with the fire of hatred, with the fire of delusion. Burning with birth, aging, and death. With sorrow, lamentation, pain, displeasure, and despair, I say. He continues this for all the senses, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and the mind itself. What we call information overload, the Buddha identified as the ceaseless burning of our senses when they are unguarded.
So, what is the antidote? The Buddha provides a direct and practical method. In the Majjhima Nikāya, he instructs on what is to be cultivated. The restraint of the senses. He says, when he has seen a form with the eye, he does not grasp at its signs and features.
Since if he were to leave the eye faculty unrestrained, evil, unwholesome states of covetousness and displeasure might invade him. He practices the way of its restraint. He guards the eye faculty. He undertakes the restraint of the eye faculty. When he has heard a sound with the ear, when he has smelt an odor with the nose, when he has tasted a flavor with the tongue, when he has felt a tangible object with the body, when he has cognized a mind object with the mind, he does not grasp at its signs and features. Since if he were to leave the mind faculty unrestrained, evil, unwholesome states of covetousness and displeasure might invade him. He practices the way of its restraint. He guards the mind faculty. He undertakes the restraint of the mind faculty. This is the heart of the practice, to see a post, a message, or a video, and to simply see it without immediately grasping, judging, or reacting. To be aware of the mind object without letting it consume you. If you find value in hearing the direct words of the Buddha, please take a moment to like this video to help share the Dhamma with others. By guarding the senses in this way, the Buddha explains that a profound inner peace arises, a freedom from the agitation that plagues the modern world. He describes the result of this practice. Possessing this noble restraint of the senses, he experiences within himself a blameless pleasure. This isn't a practice of deprivation, but of liberation. It is the path to an unshakable happiness that no external event can disturb. The Buddha reinforces this in the Dhammapada, stating, "The mind is difficult to control, swift and lighting on whatever it desires. To tame the mind is good. A tamed mind brings happiness." And further, whatever an enemy might do to an enemy, or hater to a hater, a wrongly directed mind can do one far greater harm. Whatever a mother, a father, or any other relative might do for one, a rightly directed mind can do one far greater good. The endless scroll is not the enemy. Its constant notifications are not the true source of your anxiety. The challenge and the solution lies within our own minds. By applying the Buddha's ancient and profound teaching on guarding the senses, we can learn to navigate the digital world with calm, clarity, and a quiet mind. We can find freedom right where we are. What is a teaching from the suttas that has impacted your life? Please share the passage in the comments. And for more direct explorations of the Tipitaka, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.